Once upon a time, there was a shy guy named Alex who had always struggled with social anxiety. He had never been good at making friends or talking to girls, and had resigned himself to a life of loneliness. But one day, he met a girl named Yuna. She had long black hair and piercing red eyes, and something about her drew him in. They started talking and soon became friends. But as time went on, Alex realized that Yuna was not quite like other girls. She had a possessive streak, and would get jealous if he talked to other girls. At first, he found it endearing, but as her behavior became more and more extreme, he started to worry. Despite his fears, Alex found himself drawn to Yuna. He couldn't help but be fascinated by her intensity, and the way she seemed to care about him so deeply. He knew that he should be scared, but he couldn't help but feel like he was falling in love. One day, Yuna confessed her feelings to Alex. She told him that she loved him more than anything in the world, and that she would do anything to keep him by her side. Alex was both thrilled and terrified by her confession, but he knew that he couldn't deny his own feelings any longer. They started dating, and for a while, everything was perfect. Yuna was kind and loving, and Alex felt like he had finally found someone who understood him. But as time went on, Yuna's possessiveness started to consume their relationship. She would get angry if he spent too much time with his friends, and would insist on accompanying him everywhere he went. She even started to stalk him, showing up at his house unannounced and following him when he went out. Despite all of this, Alex couldn't bring himself to leave Yuna. He was too afraid of being alone, and he still loved her in spite of her flaws. But one day, things came to a head. Yuna's behavior had become so extreme that Alex knew he couldn't continue to ignore it. He tried to talk to her about it, but she became angry and started to lash out. In the end, he knew that he had to end things. It was hard, but Alex knew that it was the right thing to do. He couldn't keep living in fear, and he knew that he deserved better. In the end, he found someone who loved him for who he was, and who didn't try to control him. Yuna was a difficult chapter in his life, but he knew that he had learned from it. He had learned that love shouldn't come at the cost of your own happiness, and that sometimes, it's better to be alone than to be with someone who doesn't respect you.